All right, thanks, John. It is Money Monday, and this morning we're talking about personal loans. An article on Forbes.com says more people are using them to pay off their debts and make some home improvements. So is it a good idea? That's the question. Certified Financial Planner and our good friend Joe Bert is joining us live in the studio this morning. Glad you're back. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you very much.
Man, the flu's going around. It's just bringing everybody down. All right, let's talk about this because there are advantages to doing a personal loan.
Yes.
What are some of the advantages?
Big advantage is you can get the loan quicker.
Okay.
Quicker, usually 10 days to 2 weeks. And the interest rate that you get on the loan is generally less than what you're going to get on a credit card. So you don't want to use a credit card for that kind of financing, and heaven forbid one of those payday loans. So
because there's really high interest rates, right?
So a personal loan is not a bad way to go. It's generally unsecured. You don't have to put any collateral, but it's a quick way to get some money.
What is it good for? What would you say? Okay, if you're going to use it for this, that's a good idea, and it's not a good idea for that.
Well, first of all, if you can't get a zero interest rate, you have to buy a car, zero interest rates. Sometimes you get appliances, you can get zero interest rate. That's, of course, is the best deal. But if you want to do some debt consolidation, let's say you have high interest rate credit cards, 15, 16, 18%. If you can get a personal loan for half of that or a third of that, you're better off in the long run.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, what about taking out a personal loan against your 401k? What are is that an option?
Well, certainly you can borrow from against your 401k, and when you're going to pay yourself back, that's the good news. You're acting as your own bank.
Right.
The thing you have to be careful of, though, is if you leave your job before the loan is paid off, it's going to be taxable to you and perhaps with a penalty.
Okay.
Now, you can get a personal loan from a lot of sources, credit union, your bank, and you can even go online. Go online and Google personal loans. You'd be amazed at how many people out there are offering personal loans, up to $100,000.
Wow. Okay, so what would you caution people against? What are the things you would say, okay, make sure you really look into this?
Well, like any debt, you don't want to take on debt if you can't pay back the loan. You know, it's never free money. There are interest rates attached to it, and you want to be sure that you can pay it off. Generally, the personal loan is going to run anywhere from 1 to 7 year payback time. But you don't want to go in debt just for the sake of going in debt and buying something that's going to depreciate in value, like a TV or, heaven forbid, a vacation.
Right.
If you're going to clean up some debt or maybe some home improvements, small kind of stuff, it's not a bad way to go.
All right, great stuff. Joe, how can our viewers find you?
Just Google me, 2 words, Joe Bert, B-E-R-T.
You're the best. Glad you're feeling better.